Today we're talking about the biggest excuse all young skinny men have. It's about appetite. You will notice when guys or men try to bulk up, one of the common reason is my appetite is too weak or I can't eat enough. I eat a lot or I just can't seem to gain weight. In reality, they're like eating like a sixth grader or a young girl, a 14 years old girl, which I used to be me. I used to eat like a very small portion of rice and very small portion of protein, and I'll call it a day, and I don't mind, right? I don't mind eating that less or not eating that much because it's the way I grew up. It's the way I've been used to. And the thing about appetite is you can actually train it, like with lifting and training. Once you dialed in, once you remove all of the self-limiting you have, it's really trainable. For me, I've noticed it recently when I gained about 1 kilo. I'm now weighing 63 kilograms, so I gain a bit of weight, and I'm also working a job, so I'm more active than usual. So maybe there's a role in that. But again, you can train your appetite. I used to force myself to eat a lot, or sometimes when I look at a portion of my food, man, is this too much for me? Like for example, I put on a lot of rice, white rice on my plate, and then I'll be wondering like, can I finish all of this? And then I'll be shocked. I'm I'm full or I'm satiated, yes, but I'm not really that full. So maybe sometimes you underestimate yourself for the skinny men out there. And with training, you have to push one more. I have this. I remember this quote on my friend was I've speaking of on this channel where he went from 58 kilo to 70. He's saying about eating until failure. I mean, it's a joke. Clearly, you cannot eat until failure, but that mentality of going for one more bite, one more meal, one more snack really applies, or you need to apply it on everything. Like the more you put in, the more you get out. Or mentally, I just remembered Piet Rich. So yeah. So one thing also is whenever you're bulking, how do you know if you are just coping by eating, processed food and all? Because I've also spoken about the 70% clean whole foods and 20 to 30% of your food intake on dirty or processed food. Well, there's one thing there's one measure I think you can use is how much acne you've been getting. If you're getting a bit too much, or if you're getting a lot of acne on your face, on your body, then you're probably overindulging on sweets or processed food. And if you're not, then you're probably good. For example, me right now, I have a bit of acne because I've been eating a lot of snacks lately. But it's not to the point where I have like back acne and all. You can see that getting so. Beat the divinity angle. So I'm 63 kilograms and nope, still as SLVTTY waist. So this is the good news. You can train your appetite, and you just have to be, really intentional with it. Don't allow those negative or self-limiting beliefs to limit you. I used to think that, oh, we don't have the budget, I don't have enough money, Once you put the goal, you will strive for it, you will find a way. For example, I have the reason of not having enough money, so I got a job and we started getting more food in the house, so it's much better, right? So yeah, the main point of this is, just like training, you can also train your appetite. I used to be okay with eating like biscuit for breakfast. Now I crave, like, I really need food in the morning. If or else if I'm gonna go out, walk and walk, I'm gonna get really really hungry. So there's that. Oh, eat whenever you don't feel like it. See you in the next one. And if you trust me and want to learn more from me, you can click the link in this description for my pre-sale program that I'm making for bulking. Bye. This, I have this earphone, which I look like a gamer, but I think it's better now for the audio quality, even though I look kind of goofy.